So I really want to drive this interview not only for your big fan base, but also for the people that will start to get to know you and don't really know you right now. So why don't we start off with your names and your ages?
Of course, I'm Daniela and I'm 17 years old and I play the guitar.
I'm Paulina, I'm 15 and I play the drums.
I'm Alejandra, I'm 12 years old and I play the bass.
Well, I'm really excited to talk to you guys a little bit. I've been working with you guys for a couple months and seen a lot of the hard work that you put into this, and I think it's really important for everybody to know part of that process. How did you guys and when did you guys become a band?
Wow, okay, we became a band a really long time ago, I think.
It was like 3 years ago, a really long time.
No. I was 7.
You were
5 years.
5
Feels
years
like
ago.
a lot of time.
Oh my god, it was 5 years ago. But yeah, 5 years ago,
5 or 4 years.
we were in our
We
basement.
first started playing individually. Like we just minded our own stuff and but when Alice started to play the bass, we were kind of like, we make the instruments of a band, so
Together.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought, why don't we play something together? And that's how it all started.
yeah.
We were like,
And you guys started playing covers at first?
Yeah,
yes,
covers.
only covers. And we started to work and figure out how to work as a band because we only played individually, so we only got worried about ourselves and our technique and our instrument. So working as a band, it was kind of different. We started to listen to each other and kind of progress together. It was a different experience, but we
And I know Rock Band at some point was a part of your process. Was that before you started actually playing instruments, during, after, and tell us a little bit about that.
It was actually before Danny started playing the guitar and I started playing the drums and I started playing the bass. And it was kind of the reason why we started playing those instruments, because we really loved the whole experience of playing the instruments, even though we weren't really playing them. But we really fell in love with the idea of playing, and after that we got into lessons and stuff.
At that time we already played piano.
Yes.
But
Well, we played piano.
we played piano,
Really?
and it was mostly classical music. So we love that too. But when we started playing the rock band, it was kind of like a different experience, and we fell in love with the whole rock show and headbanging thing. So yeah, we kind of went from there.
It's amazing that part of your process was Rock Band. Then you actually had a song in that?
Yes.
Tell me about that. How was that?
It was amazing when they told us. We freaked out because we started there and now
We're on
our,
there.
we're on
Yeah,
there. So
we're
it's
on there.
it was weird at first, but now we're like,
It was amazing. Yeah, it was a dream come true.
Yeah, when
Of
we
course.
played it, we were like, we couldn't even play in rock band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was super embarrassing.
Like we couldn't play in the rock band, but it's weird.
I got a really low score in my
Yeah,
own
me
song.
too.
It was like,
Yeah.
why?
So tell me, you had these big moments in your short career because you guys are so young. But what would you say is your biggest accomplishment today?
Oh wow!
Ooh, I would say the album.
yeah.
We just released our first album, and the whole experience was very exciting, but still very difficult. And it was a difficult. It was very different. But we are extremely proud of the outcome because we put all of our
Everything.
we
Everything
put
into
our
it.
soul into that album.
It's a huge satisfaction for it to be out there and for people actually liking it.
And you guys have gotten amazing reviews, not only by fans, but also some great music blogs, and it's just been out for a couple of weeks. And I heard it myself and I can't stop listening to it. I really love it. And
Thank
it's
you.
really, everything from your lyrics, which are so deep and so, complex, which are amazing. Tell us a little bit about your process in making it. How long did it take you guys to make this album? What's the process when you write and compose? Because you guys do everything, right?
Yeah, well, the process of the album took about 10 months.
10
Yeah,
months.
10
I
months?
think
Yeah, and the process of writing for us, it usually starts on the piano, about like put some lyrics out there and the melody, chords, and then Danny will come in and try to complete the song, more lyrics, melodies, and then after that we go put the bass, the guitar, the drums, the instruments, and
we started with a very basic
just some
form
chords,
of the song,
melody, lyrics. We usually, when we start putting in the instruments, we usually don't even have the complete lyrics.
Yeah.
We just start muttering something because we don't have it complete. But and then we start with bass lines and guitars. Usually the last thing we do is the drums. Or we do it all together. Like they put drum stuff and I put guitar lines and bass lines, and it's a very like team effort. Yeah.
And it's really funny because each song had a different process. Like some songs we start on the guitar and stuff. Like we don't necessarily started them the same way, and some of them Pau starts them, and some of them I start them. Like we kind of contribute in each other's songs and in different ways.
It just works for you guys.
It's a strange process, but it's a good one.
Well, that's really amazing. And you know, these lyrics that we were talking about earlier, you know, some of them are like really mature, and obviously it touches on some subjects that you're pretty close to as far as living them, but some are not close to your lives and experiences. Where did the inspiration to write those stories come from?
We read a lot, so a lot of the stories from the songs are inspired by books, and like Exterminated and Wildfire, like. Well, Wildfire no, but more like Exterminated. We read The Hunger Games. So that one came from there. But other songs, it's usually about stuff we see around or we hear. Like most of the heartbreak songs, like we've never been heartbroken, right? Well, not exactly like
in a relationship.
So
talking about boys now or not yet?
no.
Alright, we'll keep that one for another time.
But stuff we hear about like from our friends or just situations, like gossip, you know, and we start writing from like you just put yourself like if you were in that person's shoes and start writing.
That's really cool. That's really cool. So who are your inspirations, your influences musically?
I love My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Pack of the
Oh my god.
Yeah, those are like my top bands. You have no idea. But
I kind of relate to a lot to Paramore and Hailstorm.
Oh yeah,
mainly because
female singers.
Yes, I am a huge fan of Hayley Williams and Lizzie Hale. They're like, my idols.
And you?
I for a long time we've been listening to Muse, and we went to a couple of concerts. It's amazing. I personally love it. It's amazing.
We listen to a lot of stuff.
And also classical and pop.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Listen to a lot of classical music.
Everything.
Yeah, you have fiddles.
So why don't you each tell me which is your favorite song in the album?
Ooh, wow. It's a difficult one. Wait, let me think. Do you have one?
I have two.
You have two? Go ahead.
Like one of my favorites is Runaway and Show Me a Light. I really like that song. I've always really liked that song. I don't know why, I really like it.
I love the lyrics in that song.
Yes.
I have to say, When I'm Alone. Yeah, I don't know why. It's
Is it personal? The lyrics really personal?
Yeah, kind of.
We're like in Berkeley, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the songs that I actually started. So, I don't know. It's kind of like...
It hits home.
Yeah. And also Show Me a Light. I
really
love
like
that song.
That's something we want from you.
No, it's because what it talks about, it's like the song, like after all the album you hear it and it's all problems and everything, and it's like the song of hope.
It's kind of like the most positive song
it's
that we have.
It gives you like, it's kind of a song like of hope. It gives you like
the sense of like Yeah, but like my favorite song, it's Copper Bullets.
Yeah.
It was just like the first song when we were actually narrating a story, and that was
kind of different.
Yeah, it was
lyric-wise.
Yeah, lyric-wise, it's very different.
And music-wise.
And music-wise too. And I personally like that kind of like heavier vibe, so I really like that song.
And we know the industry overall is changing day by day, and now with digital platforms and stuff like that. You guys released your album independently, and then three girls from Mexico playing rock in English. I mean, why rock?
Wow. Okay. So when we were very little, our parents, our parents, not just mine. Our parents are really super rockers. So we kind of grew up in the environment of rock music. We like literally went from listening to kids stuff like Barney and stuff like that to listening to Pink Floyd and Queen and
Stuff like that.
yeah, stuff like that. So we kind of grew up in that environment. So
musical environment, and it was like very funny because not funny, but it was very cool.
It was very cool.
That our like family bonding time was like sitting down on the couch with popcorn and watching the Pink Floyd concert on the TV, and it was just amazing. It was something very cool, and we really grew up in a very musical environment, and not only rock. We listened to a lot of classical music.
Yeah,
especially classical music.
When we were little, I really remember watching like Billy Joel and Elton John concerts. The 50th anniversary, like
The 15th
no, it's the 60th.
at the 60th anniversary Elton John concert.
I remember watching it a lot. Yeah.
And we watched all this stuff. So
And your debut album, 21st Century Blood, it's amazing. It's an amazing rock album. And what do you guys, when you read some of your fans saying, you know, this is the best rock album we've heard in 50 years, because you have an older crowd that started following you when you guys started covering Metallica and older rock. But even young crowds saying, you know, I was disappointed in music until I found your album, and rock isn't dead. What do you feel when you read all these comments?
It makes me want to cry from happiness. Like,
It's very like it's a relief, and it's very satisfying. Like to hear somebody say that your music actually like
inspires them.
or something, or just even like just that they like it. It's an amazing feeling.
Especially because it didn't came out of nowhere. Like it's years of hard work and of dreaming of doing this someday that actually it coming true. It's
amazing.
Yeah, and those 10 months where we were recording the album, it was very hard. Like
course,
it was a very
like every experience we had our ups and downs. Like
but there were a lot of like technical issues, and we were very stressed, and we were like, okay, let's just wait for the album to come out. And when it did come out and people actually started liking it, it was a huge relief that after all those months of extremely hard work, people were actually liking it. So it was amazing. Yes. It's still amazing. Yeah, exactly.
And now tell me about this really cool music video that you guys did for your first single, which is 21st Century Blood. How was it? The process? I mean, it's gotten basically 100% amazing reviews. It's gotten over 100,000 views in just over a week. Tell us a little bit about experience with the director. Where did you guys shoot it?
Okay, so thanks. We shot the video here in our hometown of Monterrey. The director is Abraham Marcos, and he is amazing. Really, he really took our ideas and his too. Like he really helped us a lot to get our concept and put it out there and visually really like show it really good. We had a lot of fun filming the video. It was tough. It was really hot. Those shots,
like in the last shot, we were on the top of the building.
They look amazing. They're like amazing,
but when we were recording it, it was very, very, very hot. And well, when I sat down on the drums, and we had a very small drum set there, and the cymbals, they got really hot. Like there was not a single cloud there, so the sun was just beating down on us.
We had jackets on.
I was dressed like almost all in black, and I was just sweating so much, and I was like, oh my god. We had to drink a lot of water. My mother was there with an umbrella. Like when we stopped recording, was like, get under the umbrella. No. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
But it was an amazing experience.
And we love how the video came out. It really represents what this song
Says. Yeah. We really love the whole concept, and Mr. Abraham Marcos, he was amazing. First of all, he's an amazing person, and he was a really, really good director, and he really helped us in everything. So it was really cool.
That's great. And you guys did a poll yesterday, which has gotten thousands and thousands of responses on which would be your next music video, and it looks like the winner so far is
Survive, I think.
Survive.
We have to count every one of them still to check, just to be sure.
But are you guys happy with that outcome?
Yeah. I was really surprised that there were a lot of responses.
Yeah.
It was like, wow. And we're really excited to make a new video and show them to everyone. And we really liked that we wanted to have their input. Like, we wanted them to choose. So
and like when I asked my friends, like, hey, of these three songs, like, which one would you pick? And they were like, Survive.
Yeah,
everybody loves Survive, so that's really cool.
Yeah. And now your album's out. You guys have vinyl and CD, and it's out on all most digital platforms and on your website. You guys had great response on sending out your CDs and vinyls all over the world with signed requests and all this stuff. Tell us where we can get all this stuff on the way.
Well, you can get them from our webpage. There's the online shop there, so you can get anything. And of course, there's the album in all the digital platforms. Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Yes.
Well, very cool. And what comes next? What is immediately next for The Warning? And then where do you guys see yourself in 5 years from now?
Okay.
I think right now, like, playing, like, getting people to know our stuff, that would be, like, right now.
Playing everywhere.
We
can.
It's fun.
We love to play, like,
and I think that in 5 years, I really want to have, like, more albums out.
Of course.
And I
make
think
more albums.
like to make a tour or something.
Oh, that would be so cool, having a
touring.
Tour. But, like, having, like, a keyboardist. Yeah. Touring would be great.